I've been listening to Ash for the last 3 weeks, and Ash has been sharing a lot of things with us. It really is extraordinary. But I want to come at on passive a little different direction today, and I want to talk about financial servitude. And that's something when you bring up on passive, you probably don't think that is connected to on passive. I live in the United States, and when an individual is born in the United States, they are born into debt. When they're born, they have about $175,000 in debt just to start life with. And what I found, and I believe this is worldwide, that individuals coming into this world are usually in debt from the day they're born until the day they die. And even when they die, their family has to go in debt to put them in the ground. This is financial servitude. This is not something we should even tolerate. It puts such a burden on people, and they never really can live the life they want to live. Can they have a good life? Absolutely, absolutely. Many people have come in and they've learned how to play the system and work around it, but it's a very, very small percentage of people. Most people are in debt their whole life, and if they lose their job, and Marty says this all the time, regardless of how much they make, whether it's a very, very small income or a very, very large income, maybe over $1 million a year, if they lose their job, regardless of who they are, in a week, a month, a year, year and a half, they're out on the street if they don't replace that income. That is debt servitude. Even if you lose your job, the bills keep coming in and they never stop. You always have debt. That brings me to OnPassive. This is where OnPassive ties in. And it really is part of the genius behind Ash Mufareh, Mr. Mufareh. I believe early on that Ash understood debt servitude. And one of his goals as he developed OnPassive was to give individuals a way forward to not only build an income, but build a residual income, and from there be able to build wealth. I believe that was in the back of his mind. It's one of the layers of genius behind Ash Mufareh, and there are many if you've been listening. But this one, I listened to, it's kind of sunk into my brain. Ash is going to be changing lives financially. That's a really, really good thing when you can get out of debt and be able to live the lifestyle you want to live. As we look at OnPassive, what do? Ash comes in, he builds a platform, a sales platform, hooks it up to AI. All of a sudden, that business becomes 100% automated. Then he runs traffic through there, getting good qualified eyes in front of the products of OnPassive. OnPassive manages all of this. As customers come in, look at the product, OnPassive manages. As they buy the product, they manage it. As they use the product, they manage it. It is 100% automated. It is sheer genius. Now, this isn't something any normal man would do, but most people, man or woman, would do. Most people, when they build a business, they're in it for their wealth, period. That's not Ash Mufareh. He did this to share the wealth with all of us. Is Ash going to do very, very well? Yes, he is going to do very well. I want him to do very, very well. But so will the individuals that are participating with OnPassive because of the genius behind the system Ash Mufareh has made. So when I think about debt servitude, being in debt from the day you're born to the day you die, it's absolutely horrible. People should not have to live that way. And when you have a way forward to take care of those financial needs and not worry about finances, it opens up a lifestyle for you that most people don't have. Being able to do the things you want to do, help the people you want to help the organizations you want to help because of what Ash and his team have done. This is really, really extraordinary. Now, I've said Ash has many, many different levels of genius, and he really does. I've known for years and years and years that there are technologies out there that have not been introduced to the masses. Why? They don't make money. Okay, they don't make enough money. Ash Mufareh is going to be introducing products, hard products to the world. I don't know, 6 months a year. I don't know when it's going to be. But these aren't going to be poo-poo products. These are going to be revolutionary products, whatever they are. They are going to change lives. And Ash is going to come on because of his heart, because he has a heart to serve, because he wants to help humanity. He's going to come on and he's going to offer those things at a very, very, very low price. Okay? And many founders will go, well, I'm not sure what that's going to do for us. He's almost given that stuff away. That's okay. We're helping humanity. We want to do that. But how does it help you? As you look at the technology that Ash is going to be coming out with, maybe he doesn't get it to all 8 billion people on this planet because of whatever reason. But maybe he gets it to half of them. That's 4 billion people, right? And you've got 4 billion people coming in, paying a very, very low price for something they absolutely love and have to have. How's that going to work for OnPassive? Again, many levels of genius. This is one of the genius of Ash Mufareh. You get 4 billion people sending in a little bit of money to OnPassive monthly. What does that do? I don't have to paint that picture for you anymore. You know what that does. The amount of apples that are going to be coming into OnPassive is going to be unprecedented. Now, what Ash does with that is up to him. And I trust him implicitly, totally. He's going to do the right thing, and he's going to do the right thing every time. OnPassive, honest, clean, ethical. He's going to do the right thing every single time. Again, part of the genius behind OnPassive. I love that. Doing the right thing all the time. So when we look at individuals, when we look at debt, from the birth to the day you die, when we look at debt servitude, OnPassive, I believe, is going to be taking care of that with those individuals that are participating with OnPassive. This is a sheer joy for me. And really the true joy for me now, it's not the money anymore. I don't even think about the money. It's having a front row seat and watching Ash unroll this to the world. Not only the AI IT products, artificial intelligence, informational technology products, but the hard products that are going to be launched in 6 months to a year. It's just going to be a joy to watch that. And what's even more fun than that, I'm not just in a front row seat. I'm actually participating. I'm helping Ash do that in my small way. But even that small way has a lot of gratification because I know it's going to be changing lives. So if you're in a position where debt is ruling your life, and I'm not saying you can't have a good life with debt, you can, but how much better it would be if you were just totally out of debt. This is what OnPassive is going to be doing for those individuals participating over time. It's not going to happen day one, guys, but over time, give you the ability to build an income, build residual income, and build wealth. This is OnPassive. We are changing lives one life at a time, and if you do that over and over and over and over, you're going to get to a good portion of the world. So looking at the different levels of genius behind OnPassive, debt servitude is one of those things that I think tie in and will be relieved from those individuals that are in OnPassive. I think it's really, really important that everybody understand that, and this is just the start. It's going to get better. It's going to get better, and it's going to get better because of Ash Mufareh, because of his vision. Grab hold of that vision, get it, because if you do, again, your life will never be the same. So that's it for today, guys. Just a quick video. Debt servitude, we're going to get rid of it, in my mind, and that's a good thing. And from there, yeah, we're just absolutely going to see everybody at the top. Have a great weekend. Bye.